One of the most used Excel function is VLOOKUP. It saves a lot of time, automate the data analysis workflow, and save you from errors. The main purpose of VLOOKUP is to search a record in a table and give you corresponding value from different columns. I have this data. My columns are ID, product, quantity, and quantity sold. Next, I have my two columns, ID and quantity sold. If I want to search for the quantity sold for the ID 7, to do this manually, I'll go to the first column, look for the ID 7, and in front of it, I'll look at the 21 in the quantity sold column. To automate this, in the quantity sold column, I'll start my function with equals, VLOOKUP, press tab, and inside the brackets, the formula needs couple of things to work properly. The first argument it needs is lookup value, which is our product ID. In this case, we are looking up for the product ID 7, just select it, and we move on with the next argument by separating it with a comma. Second argument is table array, which means the range it should look. The range should include your lookup value and must include the answer you want. So we select the entire table, comma, and next we move on with the column index number. This is the column number that we want returned. In our case, quantity sold is on the 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the fourth column, so I type 4, comma, and last argument is in square brackets, which means that argument is optional, but we are looking for the exact match, so we select false, which is exact match, and press enter. So you can see the quantity sold for product ID 7 is 21. If I change the ID to 10, the quantity sold for the ID 10 is 1. One thing I want to share that I spent a lot of time and energy in this video. So it will be great if you like the video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my future videos. It was just a basic example of VLOOKUP. Now suppose I have to look for the quantity sold for the product. In our main data, the product is second column. Now I'll start my function with equals, VLOOKUP, tab. First argument is lookup value, and the lookup value will be in this column, which is product. So just select it, comma, and next thing is table array. At this point, one thing keep in mind that our lookup value is product, which is the second column of our data. So for lookup condition to fulfill, the product column must be the first column. So in table array argument, if we select the entire data, VLOOKUP will not work. There are two things you can do. Just cut and paste the product column and make it the first column, and second is select the table range from the product and to the last column. Now we want to check the quantity sold of each product, comma. Third argument is column index number. Now for column number, we will start counting from the column within the table array range. In this case, which is 1, 2, 3, it's a third column. Type 3, comma, exact match, and press enter. This gave me an error because our product cell is empty. If I copy keyboard from the product column, it gives me 3 because the quantity sold for keyboard is 3. Last, if I type any product ID in the ID column, which is 5, and want to extract the entire data against this ID. In the product column, I'll start with equals, VLOOKUP, tab. For lookup value, select this cell, locate by pressing the F4 key because we will drag the formula. Next is table array. We will select our entire data because our ID is in the first column. Also locate with the F4 key, comma, column index number. For this, keep in mind that the product is the second column. Type 2, comma, exact match, and press enter. Now see that the product name for ID 5 is hands-free. If you drag and drop to the last column, it is just showing the hands-free because in the other column like quantity and quantity sold, we have to change the column number in the VLOOKUP function. Just double click the hands-free and change the column index number from 2 to 3 and press enter. Again double click the quantity sold cell and change the column number which is at 4th position and press enter. Now whatever ID you change, it will show you the data against that ID. If I type 8, it is showing me the laptop stand with 11 quantity and 6 sold units. That's the end of the video. I hope you learned something from this video. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials like this.